Hi there, everybody. I'm Tim.
Bob.
Welcome back to the Pinky Toe Show. We're here at Green Lawn Mortuary Cemetery, or Mortuary Services Cemetery, Green Lawn Cemetery, here in Bakersfield, California, to visit another childhood hero of mine and one of Bubby's favorites here.
Bob Owens.
Little Bub Owens here.
I love down kids as well.
One of the greatest performers, is my hand in the way? One of the greatest performers, I think, of all time, Mr. Buck Owens.
He's my favorite on Hee Haw.
He's
he says
not
Roy Clark is his. He's
hard to find at all. As you see right down here is the entrance. Right when you come in, you just take the first road all the way down, and he's right over here. All right, Bub. All right, remember, try to walk in between the graves. Oh, look, see, this has been knocked down. Let's go ahead and put that back up. It's very young. See how I got into Buck back in the early 80s.
Hee Haw.
I used to watch Hee Haw with my granny. And of course, as anybody who knows Hee Haw, that was two of my favorite people of all time, Buck Owens and Roy Clark. Sherman, he was born August 12th, 1939, you said? 29, wow. And oddly enough, my mom passed away, who was also a huge fan of Buck Owens. She passed away on March 3rd of 2006, and Buck passed away later that month on March 25th of 2006. But it's his final resting place. They call it Buck's place, and I'm not sure if it's open. I'm pretty sure probably not. Yeah. So yeah, there's no going in there, which is understandable. You know, you got to be respectful. But of course, you know, back in the day, he was in an outfit called Buck Owens and the Buckaroos, and they actually had 21 #1 hits on the country Billboard charts, which is that's a hell of a feat. And you know, his sideman Don Rich was his guitarist, and you know, they always did those the dual vocals, him and Rich. And sadly enough, in 1974, in a horrible accident that took Don Rich's life, and Buck Owens said, you know, he still went on after that, but his heart wasn't there anymore. Like, it just completely devastated him, and he didn't really even want to perform after that until 1988, when him and Dwight Yoakam, he worked with him, you know, on the streets of Bakersfield, and you know, that kind of lit the light in him again. But here he is, man. That's we were on our way to check out San Francisco, and I saw that we were headed right through Bakersfield, and I had to come pay my respects to Buck. I mean, right, Bubby?
Yep.
You know, usually we do like goofy videos and stuff like that, but
I actually left a light that says "Rock On" and "Rock On Buck Owens" to me, and then read back. First saw you on Hee Haw, Rock On Buck Owens. as well as your pet donkey, because
That's
he
cool.
was named Buck because
And I want to
of a
leave.
donkey named Buck.
I have a dime here for Buck. If you know, I don't know if we've ever mentioned it in a video, but for the longest time, like everywhere I go insanely, there's a dime. There, have you noticed it, George, right? I mean, I got like a pouch of top tobacco one time. Not even open. Freshly went to open it, and there was a dime in there, I swear. So like everywhere, like bus stops, like I'll look down, there's a dime. It's weird. So
Same with me. There's
I guess it's time to start giving those dimes back. That I'm gonna erase all that. That was pretty stupid. But so his his real name is Alvis Edgar Owens Jr. Alvis Edgar Owens Jr. And how he came by the name of Buck is when he was little on the family farm. They had a donkey. They had a donkey named Buck. And one day he came into the house. One day he came into the house and he declared to his mom, "My name's going to be Buck also." And they were like, "Oh, all right, okay." And they started calling him Buck. And that's how he got the name Buck. It's a very small cemetery, right? Not that big, but very beautiful. And a butterfly just went by. Now that's a sign, ain't it? But I did want to take you guys over here. I do have a real beautiful little fountain. Bobby. I'm always yelling after the Bobby. Look at this. This is really beautiful right here. It's very nice.
Pretty cool.
Alright. I'm kind of really at a loss for words. Like usually you know me, right, Bubby?
Whoa, that's a giant one.
That's a giant one. Of course, Bubby is afraid of. I'm trying to not walk. But there he is, man. Bubby, I've got a tiger by the tail, it's plain to see. It won't be long till you're through with me. Bubby? No one? I guess I got a tiger by the tail. Corona. Man. So many songs, man.
And that cop's following us again.
Bobby, that's not a cop. Well, it's security, but that's not a cop. All right. All right, so I guess that's Bobby. I guess that'll do it. I know, man. Well, I guess that's it. So remember, of course, you guys like, subscribe, and we'll catch you on the flip-flop. Bobby.
Gigantic.
Bobby.
There's a gigantic.
Bobby.
What?
That's on, I forgot to mention, on March 25th, 2006, Buck Owens actually beat oral cancer, but his health started to decline like in the 1990s and 2000s. Now he had built a club he had called the Crystal Palace, and he actually died in his sleep of a heart attack only hours after performing at his Crystal Palace. And yeah, we kind of wrapped it up earlier, but I've kind of just lingered around. I don't know, growing up as a kid watching Hee Haw, you know, in the early 80s, it's like, I don't know, it's like Buck and Roy were like family to me, you know. You know, my granny would say, you know, when I watched it, I used to call them Uncle Buck and Uncle Roy. Oh, Uncle Buck and Uncle Roy are on. So, just wanted to get one last look. All right. Rest easy, Buck. We love you.